Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, William Ruto is a man who is using the Bible to mislead, convince, and confuse Kenyans to buy into his ideas. And by doing so, you would see a president who is actually preparing very properly, such that in case his ideas are going to fail, the same way he used the Bible to sell it is the same way he'll use the Bible to explain to Kenyans why they should be waiting. Because you know, in the Bible, you have to believe. And once you believe, God will answer, He will say wait, or it might not happen. So it's either way, it's all about faith. That is something that Ruto is trying to plant into the masses today. And you would see he's coming with something in terms of the bill that is bringing to Kenyans by every means without listening to everyone. It's like he's forcing it on the throat of all Kenyans. Opposition is speaking, is not buying into it. The government side, those who have courage are speaking about it, but they don't buy into it. So Ruben Kigame, who was actually a presidential candidate and is also a gospel artist, had a message for William Samoei Ruto like 2-3 days ago. Ruben Kigame is using the Bible story to rebuke William Samoei Ruto in his strong appetite of focusing on the issue of collecting taxes in his government. And this is what he's saying. Let me just quote him first. Ruben Kigame, Mr. President, nobody has told you that Kenyans have lost trust in you. You bought MPs and threatened them. You are a dictator. If you force things on us, we will force you out. That message is very clear. If you force things on us, we will force you out. But again, he's saying that it will not be the usual way you think people will go to mass action to remove you from office, maybe being led by opposition. The opposite might happen from what Ruto might be thinking about. Listen to him shortly, then we will continue with this conversation.
Mr. President, you're only one person. We are 55 million. If you force things on us, we will force you out. And there are many ways to force you out. We don't even have to, do your customary things. You think about rioting, if it is truly God who brought you into office, and you begin to behave the way Rehoboam did, the way Nebuchadnezzar did, thinking you are invincible, you know what? God is able to smoke you out of office. We've said this thing to you in so many ways, but you don't seem to be listening. So I tell you once more, it doesn't have to be parliament and impeachment. It doesn't have to be riots. We trust in the same God you say you trust, and He can bring you down. I've told you because I love you. Turn around, do the right thing. Kenyans are suffering. You cannot continue to impoverish them. And I'll just close by telling you this. Even the greatest captain of the Titanic said, even God in heaven cannot sink this ship. It's sunk. If you remember how the Douala crash happened, my friend was alluding to it this morning online. The captain and the first officer were quarreling. They were not agreed about the skies. The weather was bad, and it was not right for them to fly. But they insisted, and the automatic navigation gadgets failed. They were quarreling. If the weather is bad, if the people are telling you no, if people are telling you wait, things are not okay, if you insist, of course you will crash. Of course the ship will sink. And I will tell you, like I told your predecessor, sometimes it is exactly the way Garth Hewitt sang. Nero's watching video while Rome begins to burn. Nero's wearing roller skates so he can quickly turn, get away from what he doesn't want to see or what to hear. Nero is wearing headphones and they stretch from ear to ear. Nero's got a private world for which the heart may yearn, and Nero's watching video while Rome begins to burn. Don't let Kenya burn.
Now we are continuing the panel discussion, but just a quick request for those who are watching and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning members, I must say thank you so much, and again to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, I think if it is advice, it's like everyone has advised William Samoei Ruto. But seemingly, whoever got to advise Ruto, there is no one who is supporting his idea in that financial bill. Apart from few people who cannot tell him the truth. Those who are getting some benefit across William Ruto. Watu kama akina Kimani Ichung'wah, they are protecting their position. They cannot say anything. Watu kama the majority leader in the Senate, Arun Cheriot, they can't tell him the truth. Watu kama Moses Kuria, they are protecting their jobs. Gachagua knows that he cannot go against Ruto. He will be replaced immediately. Mudavadi today is singing William Ruto's song. I don't know why. They can't tell him the truth. But those who have courage have told him, the season is not good as of now. We came from COVID shocks. People lost jobs. The economy was not working. We are just healing from COVID. And you pretend like the economy is booming. You force things. So he don't understand. I am bringing this topic because I have seen people saying that it is better they allow William Ruto to have his way. Then wait. When he forces things on Kenyans, let him pass his bill. And they give him 1 year. They are asking Raila Odinga to remain silent. To let William Ruto walk right into a ditch. Allow Ruto to dig his own grave, political grave. Then from there, he wait Kenyans to face that kind of economical environment under William Samoei Ruto. It will not take long, not a year, but William Ruto will meet the resistance from people. That will be a direct ticket to Sugoi. Then from there, Raila Odinga can come and use William Ruto's political mistake as a political tool to deal with him. So definitely, in this financial bill, what Ruben Kigame is telling Kenyans is that Ruto is laying a bed. He's spreading a bed. He should prepare to sleep on that bed. And because he refused to listen, he can try to force things, but the ship will sink. Kenyans will not sink. It is him and his government that is going to sink. That is the truth of the matter. So, kama yeye anangojea maandamano saa hizi, hiyo maandamano inaweza kosa kukua. But he can pass it. I'm telling you, wakati hii bill inaweza pita, that's the only time you can feel that pain. For now, you cannot understand. Because we are under William Ruto, Uhuru Kenyatta's a financial bill that is still in operation. Hiyo ya 8%. Lakini sasa hiki kuja tu 16%. Pap. Kwisha. Everything's going to double. Kila kitu inaenda ku double. And people are going to be in a huge shock. So instead of Ruto fighting for a shilling to gain value, he's fighting on how to pickpocket naked Kenyans. How can you pickpocket a naked person? He can see these people are naked. But his main goal is to pickpocket naked people. It means they can't afford life. Watu ni maskini ajabu. Wamepoteza kazi. But Ruto is on their neck. So, Ruben Kigame is telling him, you will pretend that like everything is fine when you know everything is wrong. You will pretend like even you don't listen to the voice of God. Because now even men of God are speaking to him. He pretends like he don't understand. So they have to let him face it. And the ship is going to sink. If this bill will not pass, then it might save even William Ruto. And if it passes, it will sink his government. So for those who think that like everything is okay with William Ruto, those who are supporting it, the Kenya Kwanza side, akina Aaron Cheriot, akina watu kama akina Kimani Shungwa, akina Osoro, who are protecting their jobs, they might think that they are helping William Ruto. But if they will force their way and this bill goes through, they should prepare. They are going to become enemies number one of Kenyans. This government will be the worst, the most hated government ever. Forget even that one of Moi. Na mimi wanasoma comments. Wanasema wakati wa Moi was using wazee wa mtaa to go into villages, home after home. You pay tax. If you don't pay, wanakuja wanachukua mbuzi yako. Wakiona uko na radio kwa boma, ulikuwa unalipia paka permit ya radio, wanakuja wanachukua radio yako. Wanakuja kwa boma yako wanachukua mbuzi, kuku. They will collect them without mercy. So he forced people to pay even when they had nothing. That means Moi was robbing with violence from poor Kenyans. So kama uko na kuku tatu kwa boma, serikali inakuja inachukua kuku moja, imekuacha na nini? Serikali inakuja inachukua the only goat in the family in the name of taxing. Sio ndio tabia Ruto amekuja nayo. There's no difference. In fact, for him is worst. Because people are dying na haoni njaa. Yeye anafikiria to pickpocket these people. There's nothing beyond that he can see. So we are back into those eras where you cannot draw the line between the poor, the needy, and those who can manage. Saa hizi wale wako na uwezo wa kuimport ndege, it is zero rated, no tax at all, you just bring it. Kwa nini bodaboda asinunue pikipiki without tax? Lakini the billionaires and millionaires can buy choppers and they don't pay taxes. Kwa nini mtu wa taxi asinunue tu gari bila kulipa ushuru ikuja hapa fanya biashara? Alafu atoto ile ushuru akishaleta hapa. Lakini wale wana import choppers, they have a free day. Kigame is telling William Samoei Ruto, using the Bible stories, that indeed God will bring William Ruto down. That's going to happen. I don't know your views, but let us put it in the comment section for coordination of this conversation. Thank you and see you in our next video.